Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kipper Price, talking to you about you and your business. I'm going to spend some time with Boris Kontsevoi, and he's with a company called Intetics, and they are in the remote insourcing business. And what exactly is that, Boris? And welcome to the program.
Hello, everybody. Remote sourcing is actually we believe, the final concept of outsourcing. So let's say that outsourcing is a very modern business trend for a lot of companies around the world. And the remote sourcing is actually the concept that allows to make outsourcing in the most friendly way. It simply means that businesses use all the necessary for them resources in the same way like they use home resources, in-house resources, but with the help of third party. So basically speaking, it's like the most friendly way of utilization third-party services for your business.
Yeah. And where are you from, by the way?
I'm originally from Belarus.
Belarus. I love Belarus. I've been there 4 times actually. I was there right after the fall of communism and just before the rise of a new dictator. I used to do seminars on free market economics. I got out. I just barely escaped with my life. But I love the people. Minsk is a beautiful city, and it's very tragic to see what's happened.
Yeah, it's good to hear. So it's really a good country. So it's despite of any kind of political, let's say, the troubles. But right now, I would say that it's like in the best shape from the old former Soviet Union republics. So it's like
yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you then. Tell us a little bit about the type of companies that you work with. What are good clients for yours?
So basically, there is no like industry or size defined. We work for company, we call them like technology intense companies. As soon as any company of any science or any industry needs to develop a software product, a new software product, it's exactly where we help. So it's right now it's more than software product development. It's like a lot of different like business services. But basically, so the company core, what we do software product development.
Yeah.
And we define our target as innovative companies. So it could be, again, so it's any industry, but basically it's by size, it's from startup companies to big corporations. So it's again, it all depends. Let's say that right now in the world, everybody needs new software products. So we all know that's what's going on in the market.
So why would you consider yourself a company on the grow? What do you attribute it to?
Excuse me?
I notice you are positioned as a company on the grow. What do you attribute that to?
It's really hard to say just because, again, so it's first of all, of course, it's technology demand or demand for technology on the market. But there are a lot of like companies, competing companies for Intetics, and they actually probably don't grow that fast as we do. But on the other hand, I know a lot of companies that do much better than Intetics does. So
yeah.
It's very hard to say, but basically, Intetics is right now, we believe something like 20th company we operate actually in Belarus and Ukraine. Our development centers are located in Belarus and Ukraine, and from these 2 countries, all companies, outsourcing companies or software development companies in these 2 countries, Intetics right now is around 20th company in this market.
Boris, I got to wrap it up. I do want to mention again the website can be found at Intetics. That's Intetics. Intetics.com. Intetics.com. Boris Kontsevoi, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
When we come back, much more for you right here on The Price of Business.